Inserting competition effect to the cash flow model. Now we proceed to model the entrance of competitors on any given year, starting on year 5. Remember that we have established a maximum number of competitors at 3, and that the probability of entry for each additional competitor is 30%. 44. On cell G8, click on the Define Distribution icon. 45. Select the binomial distribution. 46. By clicking on the Assign Excel References as Arguments button, make a reference to equals parameters B5 and parameters B6, as the respective required parameters of this function. 47. Finish this operation by clicking on the upper right-hand corner of this small window to return to the distributions definition window. 48. Move the two vertical delimiters to places not overlaying any bar. Given that there are 3 potential competitors that might enter the market at year 5, and that each one of them has a 30% probability of entering into the market, there exists a 34% probability that none will enter the market, a 44% probability that exactly one will enter the market, and a 22% probability that either 2 or 3 will enter the market. The probability that all 3 of them will enter the market at that year is 2.7%, calculated by 30% times 30% times 30%. Cell G8 looks like this, equals risk binomial, parameters B5, parameters B6. You could edit this cell, since both parameters B5 and B6 have been previously named as max comp and prob entry comp. After editing, the cell would look like this. Equals risk binomial, max comp, prob entry comp. 49. On cell G9, we start counting the number of competitors by the end of year 5 with the formula, equals G8. 50. Write the following binomial function on cell H8, for the first year of sales, year 6. Equals risk binomial, max comp minus G9, prob entry comp. Observe that this formula subtracts any competitor that has previously entered the market the previous year from the potential base of the binomial. For example, if one potential competitor would have entered the market on the previous year, as it is shown on cell G9, then the first parameter for the binomial would be 2. There would only be 3 possibilities, given that there is already one competitor in the market, a 49% probability that on this year no additional competitors will enter the market, a 42% probability that exactly one will enter the market, and a 9% probability that both remaining competitors will enter the market. 51. On cell H9 write the following formula to accumulate previously entered competitors, equals G9 plus H8. 52. Copy cells H8:H9 and paste it to the remaining range I8:L9. Now, by turning on the dice icon, verify that cell L9 never becomes larger than 3, the maximum number of competitors that will enter the market. On row 10 we insert competitive erosion. Erosion here refers to how many percentage points of total market penetration are shaved away by every competitor present in the market on any given year. Observe on E4 of the Parameters tab, a cell named Comp Erosion. Competitive erosion has been deemed as a PERT distribution with a minimum value of 10%, a maximum value of 30% and a most likely scenario of 20%. Therefore, if there were to be 2 competitors on any given year, the most likely scenario would be that 40% of the total market share would be decreased by their presence. 53. On cell G10, write the following formula, equals G9, times, comp erosion. 54. Copy cell G10 and paste it for the remaining range G10:L10.